I'm Suiren. I am a dragon goddess. I control water. I do not breathe fire. I do not collect shinies or treasures. I do, however, apparently now have a collection of plushies, which I really want to jump into and sleep on right now. But that being said, my character's name is Xia Mei. I am a what did I roll? I rolled myself as a heroine and a zombie. So, what happened was, I can't remember what happened. Oh yes, I was, many years ago, I was killed by the master of this mansion, who is long dead by now. And, due to my, what do you call it? Well, being killed unfairly, I was somehow risen back from the dead, with revenge on my mind. Unfortunately, due to some mistake during my resurrection, I forgot who. Oh, wait, what? I forgot the reason why I want to take revenge. Yeah, I had amnesia. But I just know I have to take revenge. And so, despite the fact that, and the only way, and I decided to work as a maid in the mansion in order to take my revenge, unfortunately not realizing that the master is long dead, and I'm still trying to take revenge. I think that was something like that, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, that's about it. So yeah, and also all my attempts to take revenge fail. And as my stress builds, I turn to alcoholism, and because of that, I forget once again why I need to take revenge, and yeah,
and the cycle you're an alcoholic Lolita. That's been
yeah,
zombie,
and the cycle continues. So yeah, but that's the way it goes apparently.
It's
all right,
okay.
I'm done.
She's a Lolita, but she's also 300 years old.
I'm a 320-year-old Lolita. That's right.
I am Kiyoge Mihono. I'm a boyish heroine zombie whose limbs have a tendency of falling off, and sometimes I cough blood, but that's okay. So, unfortunately, when I was young, I wandered into the forest one day, and I was torn limb from limb by wolves. But rather than die, I woke up and I reassembled myself and went back home, only to find out that the McRidden-Button family had killed everyone I knew and loved.
Is that how you pronounce the name, McRidden-Button?
No,
I'm not sure.
McRidden-Button.
McRidden-Button.
Yep.
At that point, I swore revenge on them, and I went on a killing spree. They knew it was me because I would leave prayer beads on their corpse, because I would pray for them after killing them in the hopes that they could find salvation in the afterlife. And then, when things were at their darkest, I found out about anime, and I found out that I really, really liked it. At first, I was like super into like shonen animes, and I would go to convention and I would cosplay, and I would stay up all night making costumes because I'm a zombie, so I don't need to sleep. But then I found out about this Maid anime called Steel Angel Kurumi, and I decided that I wanted to become the very best maid, like no one ever was. So I studied and I became a maid, and then the McRidden-Button family hired me. But I don't remember that the McRidden-Button family was the one I was killing, so like that's not really a factor anymore. So yeah, I'm here to become the best maid ever.
Hey.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm Super Weep.
I'm Tia, and I will be playing Fluffy Spice, a sexy heroine shape-shifting tiger vampire. And I came from, we all know the Spice Girls, right? Yeah. Well, my mom is Scary Spice. She's actually a shapeshifter, and that's why I'm a full-blown tiger. And I was raised with her for a little bit, but then her co-worker, Posh Spice, her sex appeal kind of rubbed off on me, and she didn't like that, so she sent me to my father, who is the master of this mansion, and he raised me to be an awesome tiger that eats all the animals around our compound. And then one day I was abducted by Dracula and he took me in to be his slave wife.
Flip self.
And he turned me into a vampire and I was feeding on humans for a couple of months until my father came and rescued me. And now I have a tendency to bite people and drink blood and I can't help it. I don't know what to do. But because of Posh Spice's influence, I have to call him Daddy. So yeah.
Wait a minute.
Wait, what? I didn't know
Wait
that.
a minute.
And Dracula, by the way, Dracula still comes by every once in a while to try to abduct me back.
Oh.
I don't want to. I want to live freely as a tiger.
As a tiger vampire?
As a tiger
vampire who can turn into a bat, so I can turn into a flying tiger. But yeah. Oh, and I'm so I may look older because I'm old, but actually I'm only 2 years old because tigers are fully matured at 2.
I am Akiho Shigaraki. I'm a Shinigami, who's also like a pyromaniac at times. As a young Shinigami, I saw like the things the Red Button family was doing with Kiyoge and Xia Mei, and I let them basically stay alive, keep their souls in their dead bodies.
Thank you.
Yeah, so they can
much appreciated.
Take on the Red Button family. I'm not supposed to get too involved, which is actually why I actually got frustrated and tried to burn down the Red Button family, and that was kind of against the laws of the Shinigamis. Yeah. So essentially, I got sealed away in the mansion basement, and I fell in love with a local, one of the local gods. And when I finally got out 300 years later, I decided to get a job as a maid so I could become a good bride and maybe marry my Arata-kun.
Hello. So I'm a genius. I have 2 PhDs. I got my first one at age 12. Another PhD when I was 20. And it's okay. I'm doing some experiment. It's not always legal, but it's not. I'm doing it for the sake of stressing mankind. I built myself a robot hand where I can store my tools and stuff. And then one day I was doing an experiment, and suddenly it just exploded. And when I woke up, I was in the mansion, and I had the maid uniform. And when I tried to figure out what happened, I asked the other maid, and apparently all the other maid thinks that I was always there. Like I've been in the mansion for as long as I can remember. They don't know how I came here. They don't even know my name. So I decided to hide my identity and just call myself the professor, because I don't know if I can trust the people here. So for now, I'm gonna work as a maid to learn more information as to how I ended up here.
Yay! Hi everyone, I am Shed. I have brought this joke as far as I could possibly bring it. I am a mermaid who was taken from her home at a young age by the McRib family, and
not even trying anymore.
She is a slave, and whenever she gets too stressed, she hops away on her fin. Doesn't even use the wheelchair. She just kind of hops off, trying to escape. She one day hopes of either getting paid or getting out of there. Getting back home. It would be nice. She dyes her hair pink and wears frilly clothes to make people not think she's a dead fish.
So, without further ado, we are going to start the game. As you can see, the master, it is another morning in the McRidabutton mansion. The master of the house has just woken up. The maids, as prepared as they are, have already positioned themselves in the main hall. The master walks down the stairs. The master have now gone all the way down to the main stairway, where we can see the maids all await him at the main hall. And the master comes down to the maid and starts addressing each and every one of them. Kiyoge, Fluffy, Xia Mei, Tim, Akiho, Professor.
Can I, like, as the master is walking down the stairs, attempt to trip him in order to kill him?
You can try. Throw for your cunning.
Okay, it's a 6.
6.
Oh.
You did manage to touch the master's leg with your leg, but the master was steadfast and strong enough to actually not trip. But he did just nod at you and smirked.
I looked at him and I went,
And then he goes to the front of the door and turns and then stops right at the front door. He turns back around to all the maids and says, "Ladies, I have dire news for you all. The authorities have finally caught up with the family and is ready to arrest me. And I can only
it's about time.
Okay.
and I can only bring one of you to prison as my servant."
Wait,
Not me.
what are you being arrested for?
My family. My family has done some very dark things in the past.
Master, I have a question.
Yes,
If you go to jail, doesn't that mean I can't kill you in jail?
not really.
Darn, then I guess I have to go to jail with you.
Yep.
Okay.
Question.
How
Yes.
can I become like the world's greatest maid if like there's no one here?
The world's
can find
greatest
another
maid will be
master.
the one that follows me to jail.
Oh,
Going
that
to
makes
jail?
sense.
Will going to jail make me a better
Oh,
bride?
that's kind of a
Yes. If you manage to actually win and go to jail, that means you have achieved the best maid position. That it will make you
don't-
the best bride as well.
I don't want like a best maid position. I just want to kill him.
Yes, but you have to follow me to jail for that.
Will they
Oh.
provide death penalty?
They will not, because it is my family that was a problem. I'm just being punished for my family's crimes. So that there is no death penalty for me.
Does
Oh.
Tim just want to
for the
die?
maid.
No.
Tim
I would like to escape.
But
Tim, you have so much to live for.
Tim, there is a chance that if you are to follow me to jail, that jailbreaks might happen.
Oh.
That you might get free from that.
We all have to like try and like
But if
figure
you
out
fail,
motivation
I
to
get
wanna go to jail.
fired.
Yeah. If
I
I
go
to jail,
home.
if I go to jail and they found out you're a mermaid, they might actually put you in a lab and
I
experiment on you.
mean, it's not that difficult for them to find
Although
out
the-
he's got a tail.
Yeah, but he's
There's
never gone
another-
out. He's also never gone out of the mansion right now.
Oh.
They're not gonna explore the mansion. They're not gonna.
No, they're just gonna.
Like, the police aren't gonna come.
They're just gonna catch me, but at the same time they will be looking for evidence around the house as well.
It'll be fine, Tim. The jail's a step up from a slave.
I'm
It's,
dude.
it's a
Let's
good
just
goal for you.
kill all the authorities once they get to the house.
So for Tim,
Yeah, good idea.
if you manage to win the position of coming with me as my servant, then you are safe from getting cut up by their scientists.
I mean, not shifty at all.
Somehow I don't believe you.
Yeah. I cannot cannot say anything else. But for Fluffy, well, you just want to follow me in general, so I don't have to say anything to you then.
I mean, Daddy! What was it? What was it? Daddy! Daddy!
As for the professor, I have nothing as well. For you, I guess you might finally get to go home. I guess.
You mean you're in prison?
No, not prison. I'm
No.
talking about if you don't get to go to prison with me, you might finally get to go home. Unless
but the problem is
unless they
the problem
found
is that
some information
if
of
I
your
found the,
past
if I find
experiments.
the lab,
If you
I mean, if I find the lab in the basement.
in the basement, yes, and they might find
the
some
secret
of your experiments that is questionable. Then you
That
might you
might
might
happen.
you might go to jail even if you don't win the servant position.
Look, I have no idea where this experiment or the other here.
I mean,
Can't really
Professor, some of your experiments are still moving. I don't know what to do with them.
I don't know, toss them out.
Though I gotta say, some of your
Oh.
experiment is also saving Kiyoge from falling apart.
Yeah, and
Kyoge is
I
still
also have a sunlight cream for.
I mean, like, seriously,
Cookies,
Professor, you really need to clean up after yourself after the experiment. I mean, like, that red pumping thing over there on the floor is just hard to clean, you know?
Nah, it's okay. I'll clean your plate now.
Okay.
Alright.
In any
I'm
case,
Is that how you get your hair that color?
I'm
talking
gonna
about
answer this
blood?
question. This is redacted.
redacted?
Redacted.
But in any case, for the rest of the day, you are free to do what you like. But just know that at the end of the day, I will choose one of you according to your performance for today. I will be back in my master bedroom crying. No, wait, no, I'm just going there.
As you're going up, I'm gonna try and
Trip again?
trip you again.
You got a maximum trip just starting.
I know. I'm gonna try it again.
Okay.
I'm gonna try it again anyways. You do know that I have no subtlety at all, right?
As this epic music plays while you're trying to
This
trip
time,
him.
the master notices your leg right off from the start and just hopped over it.
Darn it.
And
It
then
never
he,
works.
And then he
Wait.
sighed a
Has it ever
nostalgic
worked?
sigh.
I mean,
Yeah.
one day. Wait, did I do that before already? Never mind.
So
You'll get next time, Ja. I believe you.
Thank you.
you guys have some free time right now before anything happens, so you guys can do whatever you like.
I mean, I guess I can go make breakfast.
All right, so that means you're going towards the kitchen
Cool.
then.
I'm gonna go find
Oh.
breakfast for everyone.
I'll help with breakfast.
I don't.
So-
I don't think I want to eat the things that you catch, Fluffy.
Tia's.
Don't worry
so
about that.
Fluffy's actually going out.
Yeah, I'm gonna transform into a lion in front of everyone, or a tiger. sorry.
Are you?
Look out for the sun, Fluffy. Look out.
Okay, so what about you, Deat? What do you say?
I mean, is she gonna get out in the sun?
She is.
I sparkle. I'm a Twilight vampire.
What about you? What about you, Deat? Are you, what are you planning to do?
Do you have any chores to do in the house, or
Yep, there's always chores in the house, so you can.
maybe I can try cleaning some stuff?
So you can choose which room you want to clean if you want to.
Which one do we have? Hold on.
There's also a second floor room as well.
I'm gonna clean the hallway.
Which hallway? There's a upstairs
They're
hallway
like-
or the first floor hallway.
The one with the bedroom. No.
Okay. So the
The upper
hallways
floor.
then. Okay, so what about Kiyoge? What's your plan for this free time that you have?
I'm gonna help make breakfast.
Okay, so Kiyoge. Two zombies making breakfast.
Yeah.
Ooh. Don't put some of your flesh in it.
Yeah. So what about Akiho?
I'm gonna head to the library and read.
Read.
Yep, I'm not gonna do any
Interesting.
chores.
Yeah. Interesting. The one that wants to be a wife is not doing any chores.
You know,
The first thing Tim's gonna do is look up the stairs just begrudgingly at the fact that this place has no wheelchair accessibility.
So how do you?
And then Tim will go and set the table.
Set the table, all right, in the dining room then. Okay, so we'll go to the kitchen first. So let's go to the kitchen first. Suiren and Kiyoge, what are you planning to cook for breakfast?
Pancakes.
Well, while Kiyoge is making pancakes, I guess I'll make What goes well with pancakes? Oh,
Bacon? Eggs?
Yeah, bacon and eggs or
Okay.
strawberry compote.
So Kiyoge,
Well, that's why
I
you're making
want
it.
you to test your cunning for this. Your skill, not your cunning. Sorry, your skill.
Oh wait, I'm Kiyoge.
Yeah, you're Kiyoge.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, you
I roll
throw
a
a
D6?
1d6. Yeah,
Okay.
You got a 6. Nice. That's
Hey.
a 6
Yeah,
times 2. That's a
I'm the
12.
master at making pancakes.
So your pancakes are done beautifully. They cut like in a perfect round shape.
Yeah.
It's a pro level pancake, and then you top it
Yeah.
off with like you pour the syrup in such a perfect way inside
That's
a
right.
bowl because you don't put it on a pancake yet.
The maple syrup.
People put it in pancake.
Can I can I do that after the pancakes are done? Can I pose with the Chuny V over the eye
Yeah,
thing?
sure. Yes.
Kira.
I want you to do
Excellent.
a skill. No, not a skill check. For this one, do a affection check. That is 3 times 2, 6. So you did a pretty decent pose, but your one of your finger
hand
fell
fell
off. One of your finger fell off.
Into the cake, into the pancake.
No, luckily it missed the pancake, but it did touch the syrup bowl.
Mm.
I'm gonna take the finger out. I'm gonna put the finger in my mouth for a second to get the syrup off, and then I'm gonna reattach the finger.
Okay, Xia Mei.
The syrup is sweet.
Yeah.
Xia Mei, I want you to do a roll for your skill.
Bad roll.
Oh, okay. 2 times 4, that's 8. So you cooked your strawberry compote, is it?
Yeah.
It came out pretty nicely, but not as perfect as you wanted it. It's almost professional level, but it didn't manage to get there. It's just a little bit off.
I was as I finished the compote, I also contemplate whether or not I want to add like a laxative
Lex.
in it. So I was just like, I hold a bottle of laxative, and I look at the compote and I go,
You can always try to roll for cunning to see if
Sure, I can never do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll do it anyways. Yeah, because like I'm still trying to kill my master. Like not cyanide, but like
throw a d6 for your cunning.
I fail anyways. Oh, 6.
Ooh.
Oh
So
god.
you managed to put in the laxative and mix it in with the compote to the point that you can barely see it. If you look carefully enough, if the person look carefully enough, then they can see it. But it's not like it's not like something that's visible. That is Xia Mei and Kiyoge. Tim, let's do your table setting.
Is there a window in this room?
Yes, there is.
Can I open it?
Yes, you can.
I open the window and proceed to throw everything on the table outside.
All right. Let's do a cunning check to see if the master
let's see.
hears you. Oh wow. Yeah, the master hears everything. Every single little broken dishware.
Tim feels
mean-
oddly satisfied.
The
He's
master
about to go
runs
to jail
down.
anyways.
The master runs down and then looks at the dining room. He sees that it was you, Tim, and just shakes his head and smiles. Tim, as usual, and goes back out. Oh, by the way, Kiyoge gets 10 favors. Xia Mei gets 5.
Cute.
So I'm up to 14 favors then?
Yes,
Wow.
Nice.
mainly
Wow,
because
how many favors do I have?
you did a perfect pancake.
I mean, like I added laxative in mine, so.
Tim, do you want to do anything else?
Tim just stands there.
Well,
I will get free yet.
Tim can't
Well,
really stand
I
by
mean-
it.
He
Yeah.
sits there and with looking very pleased with her performance.
The professor, you're cleaning the hallway, right? So I'm assuming you're
Yeah.
dusting and sweeping.
Yeah.
Okay, then do a skill check. It is a 2 times 3,
That's 6.
6. So you did a pretty decent job, but definitely some spots are left unclean. Some on the walls are not. Some dust on the wall not wiped down. A little bit on the corner side is have a bit of dust that's not like properly swept.
Mhm.
So now next is Akiho. You're just
Right.
you're just reading a book, right?
Well, when I get to the library, I realize I should probably dust it and clean it up a bit.
Okay. Do a little bit
Yep.
of your skill check.
All right. Got a 5, and it's
Five
times
times.
1 because I got terrible stats.
So you did a very poor job of dusting the
the best I
area,
could
but your skill is
Only
one. That's the
1 point
problem.
difference.
So basically, the more dust you dusted up, the more dust that's
Yeah,
collected
that's
all
how-
over the place. It's like the dust sort of
it's
like
a
transfer
mess.
from one place to another kind of thing without really cleaning itself up. So that's it for what do you call that? For Akiho. Now, Fluffy Spice. You are outside the mansion right now.
They're tiny.
So you want to try to find a breakfast?
Yep.
You see
I'm
some
gonna go
birds in
find
the
a small
garden.
animal.
Yeah, you see some birds in the garden.
I'm looking for a rabbit.
There's no rabbit here. It's a freaking. It's a yard.
Is there a close by farm?
No.
Like a forest.
All right, I'm gonna go to my usual hunting spot. How about that?
Where's your usual hunting spot? I don't even know.
Wherever that is.
I don't even know what's your
In the
usual
park
hunting spot.
forest. Central Park. It's the Central Park.
Central. It's
Wait.
not. We're not in New York.
Yeah, you
I was gonna say,
hunt on
wait,
your map.
aren't
yeah,
we
we're
in
in the
Japan?
city. We're in Tokyo.
Oh!
You're in Tokyo.
Okay, I'll go to Shinjuku Park and
Okay.
look for what's in Shinjuku Park? A squirrel.
Go ahead, someone.
Wait, a tiger in the middle of Shinjuku?
I turned back into a
Look.
human.
Look,
Yeah.
it's Japan, okay? It's anime Japan.
It's Japan.
It's Japan. I turned back into a human. I'm walking
You can say
around.
it's cosplay, you know.
I'm walking around using my senses, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I spot a little chubby one. And he's eating nuts.
Oh, right, talking about squirrels.
And I get on all fours.
What are you talking
And
about?
I
When you think
go-
of kids?
And I wind up sucking its blood because I'm also a vampire.
What?
Mm.
And I'm
What?
gonna bring it back.
Well, I mean, like, it saves having to drain the blood from. So.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring it back home and give it to the guys cooking.
Okay.
I got a squirrel for everyone for breakfast here, and I throw it down in the pan.
Mm. This
Thank
is cool.
you. I'm just gonna make. That's gonna be a side dish.
Here, if you tear this piece off, you can make squirrel.
I look at it and I look at Xia Mei and say, again with the squirrels.
Fluffy, you're Xiaomi.
Sorry, Fluffy. Sorry, yeah, I'm Xia Mei. And again with the squirrels. I mean, like, I guess I can make squirrel pie. Do you want squirrel pie?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So Xia Mei, do a skill check to see if your squirrel pie is nicely done or not. A 4 times 4, right?
16.
Hmm.
Yes.
Wow, that's like a really well done squirrel pie, like above
I mean, like nobody
average.
else but Fluffy's gonna eat it anyways.
Exactly, and it's the thing is, it's above average.
secret.
It's actually like a way better than a professional level pie as well. It's an
Can I
unbelievably
just,
beautiful pie, and
Hey,
smells so good as well.
Chan, let's keep it a secret.
Can I
about it.
make a design in the pie with ketchup?
You have to ask.
No, you
You have to ask
cannot.
Xia Mei first. Oh, Fluffy.
I'm gonna
I'm Fluffy.
growl at you.
Fluffy, Fluffy, I'm gonna draw an amazing picture on the top of the pie.
Ketchup is not blood.
Okay, for this, I want you guys both to make an affection roll.
I got a 6.
So 6 times 2, that's 12 for you. Let's see Tia's affection roll.
Okay.
Oh. Oh.
Somehow Kiyoge managed to actually butter up Fluffy. That Fluffy actually lets Kiyoge do the ketchup on top of the pie.
Yeah.
What did you draw?
I'm gonna
Okay.
draw like a chibi maid giving like a thumbs up.
All right, for that, I want you to throw your do a skill check.
Okay.
For me,
2 times 1, 2. Oh, the no 2 times 2
Well,
4.
I've never said I was good at drawing.
The chibi maid turns a little bit weird.
I'm somewhat for her.
But I'm
It's
just
normal
like
for her.
grinning. I'm just like grinning very proudly. It's like nailed it.
Nice.
The master's gonna love this.
Oh, by the way, Xia Mei, you get 15 favors for that pie.
Ooh.
Anyway,
How many favors do I
Xia Mei
get
is
for
the
my
favorite.
drawing?
no, you don't get any.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell the master. And
So,
I'm going to run
yeah,
into him.
Fluffy wants to, you want to run out right now?
Yes.
Yeah, she
And I'm in tiger
turns
form.
into tiger form, runs out of the kitchen, goes into the dining room, passes by Tim, goes into the main hall, and goes up the stairs. She goes up the stairs, going up the hallway, sees almost slips on a dust spot, but then it was like she recovered herself, and then she bangs herself on the door, boom, not knowing that it was actually locked.
Huh?
The master bedroom was locked.
Oh, where is he?